So I'm checking this out before Halloween. Don't really know if I should, but I am. And the only reason I'm doing this is, I don't know, there's been no demo days. There's been there's been no demo days for the month of October, so I'm gonna do maybe one or two demos real quick. Might not even finish it, but I just want to see what it is. I don't think I'm going to finish the demo for this one or for the other one. Um, Mainly because I'm not trying to hear all that right now. Cut that screaming down to a minute. What the hell? What the hell is this? I literally just turned on the volume for the game and it's the freaking thing is still screaming. Does that make any sense? Okay, maybe when I apply it, it will work. Apply. Nope. Apply. Nope. Apply. Oh, okay. So it does. Okay, apply. Oh, okay. I was about to say they fucked up their own music. Okay. So I am doing this because I'm just trying to do this before Halloween, and also because the anime for the month of October, there are no animes for the month of October. All the animes for the month of October for spooky season don't exist. I tried to find them in October, then I tried to find them in September. Went all the way back to August, found two, actually found three, but I already did those in the month of July for the July one because I couldn't find enough in July one, so I pulled from August as well. But then I really didn't find that much in July and August either. Actually, now think about it, the three that I found was found in the month of July, and one was found in the month of August, which I pulled and I put into the July anime and stuff. And then from there, I selected maybe two horror animes, and then the other ones weren't in the month of July. So for August, September, and October, there have been no animes that are spooky. Yeah, don't know what's going on in Japan, but I do know this. Once they used to bring out most of their horror stuff in the month of August, September, and October, they don't seem to do that anymore. It seems to be that most of their horror stuff are now being released in the summer months. And maybe that started in 2024. I wasn't paying attention to it in 2024, but it's non-existent in 2025. Hell, maybe if they started in 2023. Either way, what I'm saying is the animes that are going to be posted for the month of October are going to be top tens, or in my case, since I don't have top tens, I have like top 50s or something like that. But for animes, they're only going to be top 20, and they're going to be classics, they're going to be some moderns, and they're going to be mid animes, which means from the 80s to the 90s classics, and from um, the early 2000s um, to now. And then there's going to be from the 90s to the early 2000s, or 80s to 90s, 90s to early 2000s, and early 2000s to now. So for the past 40 years, we're going to include the top 20 best horror animes to watch out for. And it's going to be your real top 20 best horror animes. It's not going to be some bullshit like putting Sword of the Berserk all the way at number one or something like that, because that's technically military slash horror, not pure horror. And the fear in sort of the Berserk didn't really come into play until the halfway point in that series. We're talking about horror from beginning to the end. So, yeah, and fear from beginning to the end. Because I classify horror as associated with fear, not with the, the bleak or depressing stuff. That's not my cup of tea. You know, that's not my that's not my style or what I believe is horror. It's it's the human experience in terrifying situations. That's more horror to me rather than blood and guts for blood and guts sake, like something straight out of a Machete movie or something like, or shock value for just shock value sake. But like if I see it coming from a mile away and it's just shock value, then it's not good. But also, I'm just doing this just to do this, man, because I really got to get back to my work and I really got stuff I have to do around the house. And so I'm really thinking about that more than thinking about doing these two demos. So it's going to be this. This is also another way how you could deal with when you watch horror movies. If you have something that's more important that you got to do, that's on your mind, but you don't want to be scared of something that your friends want you to go watch or something that you're seeing or you're evaluating, force yourself to not do the thing that you really want to go watch. I mean, you really want to go do, and do the thing that you believe that will scare you, and then go do that because the whole time you won't be thinking about what you're watching. You'll be thinking about what you want to do. And in some cases, like in the case of all the screaming in this video, it's not going to scare you. It's kind of going to piss you off because you're more in the mood to hear something else rather than that. So you get to have a more open mind with regards to can this film or can this game or can this book hook me and pull me in when my mind is tethered to something else. And that's a unique way to, if you're into making something and building something and creating something, how can I get someone whose mind is completely on something else be pulled into my story? And that's what I'm going to do with this. If they're good at what they're doing, they'll be able to convince me even though my mind's really not on this. Like all the screaming and stuff that's going on right here. In my mind, I just want to say shut the hell up. It's not scaring me because my mind is tethered to something else. But if the story builds up proper, then it could suck me into it, even though my mind is totally on doing something else. So this game would really have to convince me that it's good moving forward because I'm totally into doing something else right now. So I want to see how that will work. The screaming is terrifying, sure, but not when your focus is on something else. The atmosphere is nice. A curfew has been declared. See, that already is not making me feel good about the game. This feels more like an infection and a horror story. I don't know. You have to be able to pull your audiences in. Putting teddy bears on stuff, reminding you of children and stuff, ain't gonna work.
Hello?
Are you Natalia Asensio, Samuel's mother?
Yes, it's me.
Hello, I'm calling from the General Hospital ER. Please come as soon as possible because...
Why? What's wrong? Is my son okay? Okay, Natalia, calm down. How do I get to the hospital from here?
And And there's another thing about this that's very strange. That's another thing about this that's very strange. Like, this is a woman who wakes up in this place, and there's all this crap around, and people screaming, and she's completely fine with it. No heavy breathing, no nothing, no, where the hell am I? She's talking like a normal person who just woke up out of bed. Be like, what the hell? Whatever. It's probably just gonna keep ringing, but yeah, let's keep moving.
The streets, houses, full of corpses.
Okay, now this is interesting. It's saying about, seems to be about demons or monsters or zombie. Seems to be something of a group of people voicing their complaints and deciding to take to violence to attack a certain facility or government place. And these don't seem to be militia groups, these seem to be random people, random human beings. So this might be a country rising up against a corporate overlord or a company like, say, Umbrella doing experimentations, or a government doing experimentations. So that's interesting, because this doesn't seem to be, this seems like a bunch of rioters, and a lot of people screaming and dying, maybe because of them getting shot up by the military. But it feels like there's more going on here. Like it's like there's something supernatural going on here as well, even though this all seems quite non-supernatural. People versus government. So we'll have to see what the hell's going on. But it is interesting. At least this part is pulling me in. There's crouching, which means stealth. There's no jump button. I'm assuming square is for reloading a weapon. And triangle is probably the same. Aim down sights. Fire is probably going to be R2 as well. We'll see.
Stay calm. And above all, do not approach any imprints. We repeat, a curfew has been declared. This is not a drill. Do not leave your home. Ration water and provisions. Stay calm. And above all, do not approach any imprints. We repeat, a curfew has been declared. This is not a drill.
Curfew has been declared.
Ration water and provisions. Stay calm. And above all, do not approach any imprints. We repeat, a curfew has been declared. This is not a drill. Do not leave your home.
Okay, so
Stay calm. And above all, do not approach any imprints. We repeat, a curfew
imprints.
has been declared. This is not a drill. Do not leave your home.
Okay, so something got out or something happened, and there are certain people that have been imprinted on.
Any imprints. We repeat, a curfew has been declared. This is not a drill. Do not leave your home. Ration water and provisions.
But imprints don't seem to be like an infection. Otherwise, if it was an infection, why would a bunch of riders trying to attack? They would get infected too. People would scatter. So imprints might not be like an infection, might be specific individuals.
Stay calm. And above all, do not approach.
So this doesn't seem to be a zombie infection thing.
A curfew has been declared.
Interesting.
This is not a drill. Do not leave your home. Ration water and provisions. Stay calm. And above all, do not approach any imprints. We repeat, a curfew has been declared. This is not a drill. Do not leave your home. Ration water and provisions. Stay calm. And above all, do not approach any imprints. We repeat, a curfew has been declared. This is not a drill. Do not leave your home. Ration water and provisions. Stay calm. And above all, do not approach any imprints. We repeat,
We might be having the same
a
situation.
curfew has been declared.
I know, but
This is not a
I'm
drill.
aware that my
Do
monitor
not
is
leave your home. Ration water and
It's not-
provisions.
doesn't
Stay calm.
produce the type of brightness
And
I
above
need.
all, do not approach any imprints.
But I also know
We
that
repeat,
certain games
a curfew
don't produce
has
the
been
type of
declared.
brightness that they're supposed to
This is not a
produce.
drill. Do not leave your home. Ration water and provisions.
Like in Warframe,
Stay
they've
calm.
made sure to
And above all,
adjust
do
the
not approach
brightness
any imprints.
so that if
We
your game
repeat,
is dark or
a
your monitor
curfew
is
has
dark,
been declared.
it balances out.
This is not a drill.
But that's not the
Do
same for
not
other
leave
games,
your
and this
home.
game is also one of
Ration
those
water
ones.
and provisions. Stay
Suffers
calm.
the same thing.
And above all, do not approach any imprints. We repeat, a curfew has been declared. This is not a drill. Do not leave your home. Ration water and provisions. Stay calm. And above all, do not approach any imprints. We repeat, a curfew has been declared. This is not a drill. Do not leave your home. Ration water and provisions. Stay calm. And above all, do not approach any imprints. We repeat, a curfew has been declared. This is not a drill. Do not leave your home. Ration water and provisions.
Yeah, it's still dark
Stay
as hell.
calm. And above all,
Let me
do not approach
turn up
any
the brightness
imprints.
to about
We repeat,
60.
a curfew has been declared.
No,
This is
that's not
a
going to
drill.
do it.
Do not
Backlighting.
leave your home. Ration water and provisions.
Maybe
Stay calm.
backlighting to 60.
And above all, do not approach any imprints. We repeat, a curfew has been declared.
Contrast
This
is at
not a
50.
drill. Do not
Increase
leave your
color.
home. Ration water and provisions. Stay calm.
Okay.
And above all, do not approach any imprints. We repeat.
Yeah, this is one dark-ass game as well.
This is not a drill. Do not leave
It suffers the same thing The Last of Us suffers.
Stay
Like,
calm. And above all, do not
but I don't
approach
think this
any
one has
imprints.
adaptive
We
lighting in
repeat.
it.
A curfew has been declared. This is not a drill.
I don't understand people when they make video games, man. It's like, is everyone fucking stupid? Like, the most important thing is to have your people see where they're going and what they're doing in video games. That's your main priority above all things. I mean, above everything else. They have to be able to play your game. So, priorities fall into 5 categories: bugs, glitches, full stops or freezes, darkness and light, and interactivity. Like, if they're having a hard time interacting with menus, then that's 1. If the game freezes, then that's 2. If there are too many glitches, then that's 3. If it's too fucking dark, then that's 4. And then the 5th one is something I'm missing. But those are the top 5 that you should always pay attention to if you're creating a video game. If you don't adjust your brightness and darkness, you're pissing the people off. If your interactive menu is terrible, you're pissing the gamers off.
Letters that burn?
But I do like the fact that this is a situation that's not a zombie horde. Like, I am fascinated. I am fascinated by the fact that that there seem to be people coming together trying to kill something or to kill someone. Because that's what it looks like they're doing. They're trying to kill something or kill someone. This reminds me of writers fighting against a government regime. But the announcement says a curfew has been declared. This is not a drill. Do not leave your home, even though these assholes have left their home. Ration your water and provisions. So you have to protect yourself and stay inside. And above all else, do not approach any imprints. So, unless all these rioters are the imprints, and why not just call them rioters or crazy people? Why call them imprints? Unless imprints mean these people have always have been psychologically influenced by some toxic, and they are all mad people violently acting out, or these are all normal people. They're not violently acting out. They're acting violently against something that's attacking them. But these are tons of people, and someone is recording this, so someone has a head on their shoulder, a news person, recording this. So these are all rational people, otherwise they would attack the person recording it. So they're attacking someone. And I'm assuming that someone is the imprints. What the fuck is going on?
This is not a drill. Do not leave your home. Ration water and provisions. Stay calm. And above all, do not approach any imprints.
Everything's falling apart. There's no police, army, government that can protect us from what is coming.
What the hell? Why the hell did I do that for? It says use the items. This was a candle. I used the items. And then I took it off. But why can't I put it back on? Who the hell would say use the items, turn off freaking candle in a dark ass place? You won't turn off the candle to use it. You turn it on. Why can't I turn it on again? The fuck? That makes no sense. Use candle by turning it off in a dark ass place. Makes no fucking sense. And I can't use square, triangle, circle, X. This brings up inventory. D-pad, up, down, left, right. R1, L1, R2, L2. No fucking button to turn back on thing. The hell was that all about? It's gonna tell me the same thing. Who in their right mind will tell you to turn off candles and you can't turn it back on? Like, what kind of bullshit is that? Wait, is it? Maybe I'm missing something here. The down and up arrow? The hell? I'm gonna turn it off. Bitch, bitch, why you blow out the fucking candle if you can't put it back on? What kind of lunatic are you? Who thought that was a good idea? Oh my god. Alright. I'm gonna leave all the candles on then. Wait a minute. Hold on. If it's telling me that I can't turn the candles back on so I could see, then is that an enemy type of thing? That they react towards light? These better not be the imprints. If the enemies are called the imprints, then... Well, let's see. I can't go through the door. The fuck? There's no jump button. Bunch of garbage. But now this is stupid as balls, cause now I can't see where I'm going. What the fuck? That's a door. Okay. I came in. No, I came in this way. Did it lock behind me? I think it did. Alright. And there's no other place, so I have to go forward. So I'm in an alleyway. This is an... What the hell? Oh, I thought that was like a lantern in the sky. It's not a lantern in the sky. It's giant fucking skulls. What the hell? Okay. I hop? Or is that I hop or just hop? Sure, I'll hop on you. I'll bounce off your head to get up there. No? There's no climb button other than turn off the lights. There's an arrow pointing here. Can I hop up here? Hop up here. Hop on this. What in the living balls, man? You know what? I'll turn the light off. Turning lights off, open doors. I don't know how I feel about that.
This isn't how I remember it. I gotta find the emergency wing.
Oh, that's who are the imprints. Giant floating skulls. So that's what the people, the rioters were doing. They were throwing
Oh my
like
God.
bombs and stuff trying to
What
kill
is
these
that?
things. So this is not like a 28 days later where people get infected. These are specific type of creatures who has invaded this place. And the riders are trying to kill it. Or them. Okay, so this is all about stealth, I guess. Avoid imprints. They will kill you if they see you. Really? So all those riders out on that goddamn street that were throwing Molotovs and grenades and shit. The imprints clearly saw them. But I guess bombs and Molotovs can kill them. Like if you gang up together in a crowd of people, you could ace them. What the fuck is this? There was nobody there. What is this? Square, triangle, circle. X. Okay, X. No. Square. Square. Put away. Okay. What the fuck? Nobody saw me. Why am I chilling out? Because of this? The cobwebs? It's too dark to need. What? If it's too dark, then how the balls am I supposed to go through here?
Locked. I don't think it can be opened with a key.
Yeah, then what can it be opened with? Wait. Is there even a freeze or a pause? Find it. There's no pause button? Find out how to open the door. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Okay, I'm dead. What is this all about? Imprints. Imprints are giant floating heads that could see you. Yeah, that's not really terrifying. It's actually funny. What did they do? They light beam me to death? Oh, I'm so scared. The damn floating head light beam me to death. What the fuck? Oh, for Pete's sakes. I want. Okay, so I'm assuming this is a save point. These red like red microwaves. A microwave is a save point. Okay. What the hell? Oh, when they're near, you start to freeze up. Is that it? That's a way of them indicating where you are. Ah, bitch. Get me to the door already. That's not it? I'm freaking playing cards, wasn't it? Wait, let me see. Oh, it's not in the inventory? Then where is it then? I picked it up. Shouldn't it be? This makes no sense. I literally picked this thing up. It's gone, but it's not showing in my inventory. And you can't use it on the door, otherwise I would have used it. Unless I have to perfectly stand in front of the door and press. Nope. Kill me. Yeah, Dark Atlas ain't turning out good so far. It was already in here. Is there something specific I'm supposed to get? How the hell would I know what I'm specifically supposed to get? Everything is dark as balls. Okay. In here. Okay. Check inventory. What does this say? Fuse. Okay, let's put the fuse on the door. Okay. So far, so good. Oh, fuse for this, maybe? And I'm assuming the door is electrical. Maybe there's something in here. There's a fridge. Fuck! What? I put the fuse in there. So, how do... Fine. Do I have to do the fuse all over again? If I have to do the fuse all over again, I'm gonna be pissed.
It looks like a kind of altar?
I don't know, man. Hey, Virgin Mary, can you tell me if this game is scary? Hey, even the Virgin Mary is saying, not really, but I just gotta be here. Damn. If Virgin Mary is telling you that, then there's... I'm sorry, Virgin Mary. But I figure if you were into the horror video games, which you wouldn't be, you would probably say, not really. Be like, damn, that's some shit. The Virgin Mary's even saying that. Well, I'm sorry. Okay, so this is interesting. This giant floating heads seem to ace a lot of people. So a lot of people are trying to run by them. And they just like zap everyone straight up War of the World style with a laser beam.
Time of admission, unit, but the patient's name is erased.
Maybe it's not about the imprints being scary. Maybe it's just about the atmosphere. There is there's no map. So that's the thing. What's up with all the cobwebs? The giant floating skull that shoot laser beams at you. What does that have to do with cobwebs? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like that. Seems to be like it seems to be like if you're trying to run from them, they can't seem to go through doors. So you could close a door and seal yourself in the room. So what's the purpose of? Let me see. Place the objects on the altar to open the door. So I have to find two objects and then put it in within those skull-shaped things. But I have no flashlight. Damn, they aced a lot of people in one room. I saw the riders fighting against the imprints. Like, what the fuck? You telling me that a Molotov can't work on these things? Oh, fuck it. I guess I do have to go this way. Okay, then the game should at least give me some type of hints or breadcrumbs to where to find these two things. Otherwise, I could be running around in a circle over and over again. But it doesn't give you hints. It just says find two things. And it's not like you could keep the documents and examine them later. It says certificate of admission to the hospital, closed data, but you cannot examine it. Alright, I'm starting to get angry. Like, where the hell are these two things? Like, I came in here like 3 times already. Well, there goes my theory of them not being able to get through doors.
Mr. Hugs? What is he doing here? Samuel never leaves his side.
This ain't gonna be like a children of the corn situation, where the kids are the ones that turn into giant monsters or something. That makes no sense whatsoever at all. The key to opening a pathway is a teddy bear and a piece of paper with some information of admissions, an admissions paper and a freaking teddy bear. The hell? And there are toy bears all over the damn place. Seems like a freaking children of corn situation. Like the children has turned into giant monsters, floating monsters or something. I don't know how I feel about that.
This is it. Almost there, Samuel.
The game just basically said it could go through doors, and she closed the door and it stopped. So the cinematic part of the game doesn't give a shit about the logical, mechanical part of the game. What the hell? I'm pressing the square to examine. It's not allowing me to pick up. Do I have to pick up the phone first?
Doctor? There's nobody here. Where's Samuel?
You see, Mrs. Asensio, what I'm trying to tell you is... Samuel... admitted... gravity.
Where's Samuel? What happened to my son?
There's a giant... That's it? That's the demo? What the fuck? Are you shitting me? A person wakes up in a room, see a bunch of riders on a television, try to sneak past to open a pathway with a piece of paper and a teddy bear, avoiding floating head monsters that ace you. Then goes open the door to get to a room, talk on the phone, and then a dude come up from behind, boom, end the game. That's their idea for demo? Listen, man. No. This is not a scary game. Stupid as balls games, that's what it is. Alright, I'm out. I'm gonna play the next one. The next one better be better than this one, I'll tell you that for sure. What the hell is the next one? I don't know. I'm putting it on. Hopefully it's better than this one.